Man, which one of you niggas done let Diddy free? Man, no, I'm bullshitting.
You throw a great party.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
You know.
Huh?
Yeah. Women, beautiful women, of course. Beautiful men for the ladies, of course.
Beautiful
We need
men.
alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding.
Did my man just say they need locks on the doors? This ain't helping his case at all. Nothing he do help his case at all, but he somehow got off.
Kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
Yeah.
This is all breaking in. We're dealing with rolling thunder out here. So I'm seeing Diddy has been found guilty on 2 counts.
He's a 55-year-old man sitting in a courtroom at 500 Pearl Street inside a Lower Manhattan courthouse, waiting to see if he will die in prison.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS.
1090J,
It's 1090J, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Diddy being found guilty, but not all the way. July 2nd, 2025.
Diddy halfway
at
guilty. He
9:52
halfway
in the
was
morning,
freaky.
The jury in one of hip-hop's biggest cases reached a verdict on all counts regarding whether or not Diddy did it. The hip-hop mogul would receive a small victory in court days prior when the prosecutors dropped his attempted kidnapping and arson charge. But Diddy still faced 5 counts: racketeering conspiracy, 2 counts of sex trafficking, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. If found guilty of the most serious charge,
I ain't gonna lie though, flying bitches out and them calling it prostitution, that's some scary ass shit.
he could face life in federal prison. But Diddy just did the damn impossible. For the racketeering conspiracy, Diddy was found not guilty. For 2 counts of sex trafficking, Diddy was found not guilty. And for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, Diddy was found guilty. For those that don't understand how seemingly impossible this was, Diddy damn near just beat the feds. While he isn't 100% innocent, Diddy could have just received up to a life sentence in federal prison and now only faces up to 10 years. Meaning it isn't even guaranteed he gets anywhere close to that. Diddy could walk with 3 years, 5 years, federal supervision, which is basically probation. We don't know which way this case will go, but we know this isn't the end for Diddy. And if anything, this is a prime example of how powerful people still remain powerful in a federal courtroom. Diddy's lawyers were able to convince the jury that he was innocent of the most serious charges, while prosecutors knew they had to drop 2 other serious charges in the hopes that one of them would stick. In the end, we've all learned that Diddy is by far one of the freakiest men in hip-hop. But at the same time, Diddy wasn't found guilty of the many things he was accused of in the lawsuit.
Hey, you about to say in history though.
When it comes to drugging
Go ahead and
drinks,
say
forcing people into things they didn't want to do, unlawfully recording freaky activity, it sounds more so the ones that have stood against Diddy did so for a Cassie payout, which we found out during the trial was worth $20 million. Now, Diddy was not found guilty of trafficking Cassie or another ex-girlfriend of his, but he was found guilty of transporting them for prostitution. And even that is a toss-up because the line between spoiling a grown woman and hooking up with her becomes blurred apparently if you fly them out or fly with them. Now this is all breaking news, so Diddy's sentencing date has not been set at the time of me recording this video, but it will come and I will be making an update for y'all. Now this is...
So is that the sauce now? That must be the new sauce. You gotta fly out to go grab it and then bring her back. You can't just fly her out, you gotta be there. That's the Diddy sauce?
This is major. This is actually bad for a lot of people because when Diddy got indicted, everyone assumed he was done. You're hearing RICO, you're hearing trafficking. These are big things. These are like mafia words. You know what I mean? This is like 20 to life type vocabulary right here, right? So everybody immediately turned against Diddy. Everyone that was at the parties, everyone that was hanging out with him, the rappers, the models, the actors, the actresses, everybody went away.
On me, all of a sudden, I left at 11 o'clock.
Stomach is turning.
No, you didn't, boy.
Because this is the thing. For however long
you stayed the whole night till the next freak off.
Served
Stop it.
Then he'll get his sentence. And if his sentence with the time served is reduced to a point that he can go to a halfway house on federal supervision, etc., Diddy will basically be home. You know what I mean? And all the people that turn their back on him are now going to be enemies of his. And I'm not saying enemies in the sense that he's going to, try to kidnap them or blow their cars up, but the simple fact that if Diddy returns home to a position of power in hip-hop and in the industry, he's going to be able to do a whole lot of shit to fuck people up. He'll be able to pull strings on who gets invited here, who gets to perform there, who's getting signed, who's getting fired. This is a big thing. We're talking about, what, a billionaire? Like, Diddy ain't no small fucking person. This is a hip-hop icon, a mogul, somebody that's been there from the beginning with the biggest artists, involved in the craziest shit, dated the most beautiful women, through the craziest parties, has dirt on every fucking body. And now it's like, yeah, I'm back. He comes home and whatever dirt the feds didn't have, he got. And it's like, I'm back. Yeah. Oh, y'all were laughing at me on Instagram? Y'all were tweeting about me on Twitter? All right, bet. Here's this video. Here's that picture. Oh, you don't remember you were here? Like, Diddy still has a lot of power over a lot of people. And obviously, when we heard all the accusations, nobody's going to side with somebody that has accusations like that. You know what I mean? But after he's been found guilty, what he got found guilty of, I'm still like confused about, right? Transporting for prostitution. If you fly a girl from LA to Miami and you take her to the Louis store, you take her to Dior, you take her to whatever restaurant you want to go to down there, you're spending money on her. What if you give her cash? You just flat out give her cash, or you sell her. And you end up hooking up with her. Is that transportation for prostitution? Like, I don't know. I don't see Diddy pulling up with the fur, the mink coat, and the fucking, like on some pimp shit. Like, yeah, here's Cassie. I don't know. I mean, we found out a lot of things about Cassie in the trial. Her husband, a lot of women are praising him for accepting her.
Hell no.
If I was him, I don't think I'd be here. Like, the shit that he had to sit there and listen to. But I guess if your girl's getting $20 million and you get to enjoy that, but it couldn't be me. But like I said, sentencing will come, and we'll find out the totality of this trial. It's a possibility he gets hit with like 8 years. He gets hit with 7 years. And yeah, that's damaging. Especially due to the fact that he's what, like 55? Like, the thing is, prison time gets a lot more serious the older you get. Because you don't have many years to just waste. And you only have so many resources inside of prison to maintain health. But I just have a feeling that it's not going to be bad. And I could be wrong. I'll stand on that if I am. But I have a feeling that after the major victory he got today, yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be surprised. And I think Diddy's going to come home a lot sooner than people think. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, or y'all rocking with me?
1090 Jake on the ground. Man, how y'all feel about Diddy, man? We gone.